Three, two, one. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Oldies. We get you One Piece related content. I know I said it like that. I'm here with Kiru Mama.
Kill you, Momo.
Need some help. Kali Chopper.
What the?
Cody Chopper.
Matt and D. Morning.
Matt and Dre morning.
Damn. Alright. And Money B. Luffy. And today's topic is by Kyle. So Kyle, you can kick it off and then we'll bounce off of you, bro.
Alright, so I saw scrolling on Twitter like one does. And I forgot which chapter it was, but
It was one of the dragon ones when Dragon was in it.
yeah, it was one of the dragon chapters with Kuma in it. And people were, complaining about it, saying that every chance that Dragon appears in the story and he doesn't do anything, they've come to not care about him as a character anymore. And I saw one person say that they think that hype hurts characters in One Piece because they feel like Oda relies too much on, backstories and foreshadowing and little teasers and whatnot, and it doesn't hold the attention of some viewers. So I wanted to get, everyone's thoughts on it. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Alright. Number one. I like the discussion, but I think that person is stupid. Alright, man.
Whoa.
No, because
Right off the bat, huh?
no, straight up, because it's like the hype has always rewarded for the character. When is there a character that had a lot of hype and it was a letdown in One Piece? And I'm talking about
That's what I'm saying.
and I'm talking about not just one arcs of hype. Because I'm talking about one, because we could talk about Moria only has one arc worth of hype. And that nigga was a letdown, but that character was meant to be a letdown. You know what I mean? Like, we know who the real hype was in Thriller Bark, bro. And it wasn't Moria, you know? But and if we're talking about arc, I feel like you could argue the hype for arcs is different because Fishman Island, and if you want to argue that Fishman Island was overhyped in One Piece, I wouldn't try to argue that. You know what I mean? Because Fishman Island's been, they were supposed to go to Fishman Island since Water 7. Even before Water 7, they were supposed to go to Fishman Island. So if you want to argue that, because what's happened? They go to Thriller Bark, they go to Saboti, and Marineford happens, and their next arc is supposed to be Fishman Island. You know what I mean? And if you want to argue all that happened before Fishman Island made Fishman Island overhyped because they waited so long, I wouldn't argue with you. You know what I'm saying? Not at all. But when we're talking about characters and overhyped characters, we are talking about characters like Dragon, Roger, Shanks, Mihawk, yeah, Kaido, Whitebeard, Blackbeard. All these characters, when they appear on the fucking screen, show how much presence they have. Like, no matter what these characters are, like, the only way for these characters to become mid is if they go on screen and they fight somebody on screen and they lose drastically. You know what I'm saying? Like, Garp is a good example of a character that has so much hype and he lost, but he still showed up and the hype was worth it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that is and I'll say that's the worst instance. You know, Whitebeard even showed up and he lost, but the hype was still worth it. There's really any, like, when Dragon shows up in this story. Now, here's the thing. I love talking about fraudulent characters. I love hating on fucking characters. It's a part of the One Piece. Well, let's get our big boy reading caps on and not our agenda piece caps on. There's a place for agendas, but I feel like this discussion not a place for agendas.
Our media literacy caps.
Yeah. Dragon is literally one of the most important characters in One Piece, and when Luffy gets in contact with Dragon, the world of One Piece will change once again, and the landscape would be different.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go before I continue to go off. But
I wholeheartedly disagree with this statement. Like, I can understand you being disappointed because it is annoying, like, hearing these characters brought up multiple times, and then you finally get to see them after like a couple hundred chapters. You're like, oh, is this when they finally go crazy? And then nothing crazy happens. I can understand being disappointed, but to say it hurts the character, I think if anything, it's the opposite. That bitter feeling you have, that annoyance you have, right? It just, in my opinion, it just builds up the hype. Because then the next time you see them, you're like, oh, is it time now? Do we finally get to, reap the rewards? And I get it. One Piece is a long ass manga, and there's been multiple times where we've seen Dragon, we're like, is he finally gonna cook? And especially in the Kuma flashback, I understand the outrage because it's like, oh, this man really let Ginny get caught and he didn't do nothing. So I can understand people being like, this was your one time to take action and you didn't. But like we said, this guy is the leader of a whole army. Him
No,
mobilizing a whole army is completely different from Luffy mobilizing his like 7-8 man crew. You know.
no, I want to say there's also like, oh, you know, go ahead, go ahead, go
No,
ahead.
that's pretty much it. I don't think it
All
makes
right.
sense. I agree with you saying like I love shitting on characters. I love putting people on fraud watch, but at the end of the day, I know that one, these characters are gonna bang out at some point because you know, like you said, they're monumental characters, and two, it's Oda, bro. One is Oda really flopped on us, aside from you
Yeah.
know one or two arcs and characters.
Bogart, I'm sorry.
Well,
Go. Bogart's one of the only arguments, but what's up, man?
We've seen time and time again that how Oda Rice's story is the past influences the present. So the way the characters maneuver and how they do certain things is all based on their past and what they experience. So like for Dragon's instance, he definitely moves differently than any other character that we've seen, and he's not going to be like, you know, he's not. It's not time for a spotlight. Like I know you're impatient right now. You want to see Dragon do the thing. You want to see him do his little wind tornado, whatever he does, bro. But it's not the time right now. Like, what about the other characters that need to be built up? Do we sacrifice those characters so they can, so this one person can do this thing for the one time? I seen it in the recent chapter as well. With, I don't know if we can tap into spoiler type beat.
We can,
But,
we can.
Okay, so in the latest chapter, it was hyped up that Kuma went to see Luffy in the past, right? But then we see in the latest chapter that it didn't really amount to the expectations everybody was putting it up to.
mm-hmm.
But the chapter itself was still a solid chapter, at least in my opinion. Some people would disagree, but like, I don't think Oda would do that for like an important character like Dragon. Like once the character has a big moment, they'll show out. You just gotta wait, because he does this for every other character. Like Mihawk, bro. Do we expect Mihawk to just be a fraud forever? No. Do we think his swords are gonna be black, or like they're painted black? No. You just gotta be patient, man.
I want to say this. Go on the point about the Kuma thing. I didn't even know people was disappointed about Kuma seeing Luffy. But at the same time, what the fuck you want them to do? Like for
Hey,
that.
they thought Kuma was gonna box 16-year-old Luffy.
They thought Kuma going back to Windmill Village was gonna have more impact than it did.
No, I think that's a load of okay. I think people that
Look.
thought that is filled with fucking dumb doo-doo diaper poo-poo brains, bro. All right, because it's like, what do you want Kuma to do? Luffy doesn't recognize Kuma. Luffy's like backstory character is already set. What more would like the only thing we don't know about Kuma? I mean, Luffy is Dragon. Why did Dragon like drop like Luffy on Garp and that's it? You know what I mean? I mean, we know why, but we don't know how he did it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's like the biggest importance out of everything outside of that, right? And the barrel with the whirlpool, right? Luffy has a complete backstory. Why in God's green earth would Oda have Kuma just go there and do some fucked up shit? I feel like Kuma going there was it's like just knowing who Luffy is, and it makes perfect sense because like if they never showed that, Sabaody makes no fucking sense. Because Kuma just took a wild guess. Yeah, that's that's Dragon's son. I'm gonna save him. Like Kuma took a wild guess. Yeah, that's Joy Boy. I'm gonna go save him. You know what I mean? Like that would be ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like that's
At least in One Piece, there's so many like questions that have not been answered yet through various amount of characters. Is that like when you say like is the hype gonna ruin the character? It's like each character still gotta have their questions answered, and we see Oda taking his time to answer those questions.
yeah.
So we're gonna
Yeah.
need the backstories in order for us to, like, you can say he's carried by backstories, but we need these backstories. If we see Dragon do something cool and we never get his backstory, are we gonna be satisfied with that? I wouldn't think so.
I think yes and no with what we have right now, but yeah.
If I could play devil's advocate for a quick second, because you know I have
Go
to
for it.
every time.
You don't have to, but you go for it.
I know, but I just want to, like, I do agree with what you guys are saying, like, but I feel like Oda has a real unique way of of writing and doing stuff, but like that's a given. If he didn't, nothing would distinguish him from other people. But I feel like a lot of the people who read shonen have the mentality of show don't tell, right? Like where they prefer to see things, to see why we should care about this character instead of you telling us that we should care about them. And I can understand that because I do have that mentality when reading other shows like Jujutsu Kaisen, for example. Like I would prefer them show a lot of stuff rather than telling me, but I feel like that's why they say that about the hype of don't tell me Mihawk's stronger than Shanks, show me, right?
But they don't. But that's the thing. They don't say that though. Like, see. The problem with One Piece is that I don't think it's like even a show don't tell thing. Cause One Piece is all about like all the telling doesn't matter. Cause the strongest swordsman title barely means jack shit if we're being honest, bro. Because it's like it Shanks is so like because that's the whole swordsman debate, and the whole swordsman debate is just semantics, and that's the problem. People are looking into semantics too much. Like for you to really enjoy One Piece with, and like I said, get agenda. Like I'm not telling you this, right? But I'm just saying in general. It's like if we're talking like serious, get agenda piece out your brain. Shanks and Mihawk are both really OP characters, and it would literally nothing would matter if one is stronger than the other at the moment right now. You know what I mean? They're just both strong and they both didn't fall off. One just has a goal and one doesn't. You know what I mean? And that's the problem with people that read One Piece is that they look too much into these little like because it's like if we were to look into Shanks's Mihawk's like strongest swordsman, then we can ask is Mihawk stronger than Kaido because Kaido's the strongest creature. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we're looking into semantics rather than just taking it surface level. No, Kaido is the strongest beast, the strongest beast, whatever it's called, right? And Miyak's just the strongest. Like, what's gonna happen? Like, I feel like maybe Luffy's gonna be known as the strongest human. That settles all the debates right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's too many. These are blanket statements on these characters just to show they are the best of the best, and that's it. Mm-hmm. And that's my whole thing about show don't tell One Piece. Oda will show everything, but people are looking at the wrong things, and for whatever. And I think it's because of character bias, in my personal opinion. And why wouldn't somebody be character biased watching One Piece, or reading One Piece, which makes One Piece so good? Because something that made me realize how good One Piece is reading Blue Lock, right? And I know, don't worry, I'm gonna wrap it around. And Blue Lock is a show that's very character heavy. You know what I mean, about individual characters, right? Mm-hmm. Like if you read Blue Lock, it's very easy to like at least 10 different characters that are not the MC. One Piece is the exact same way. Like I think One Piece is a little bit more or less focused on the wide majority of the cast than Blue. No, it's more focused on Blue Lock in my opinion, but that's because it's longer, right? But on One Piece, there's so many characters that you could get invested to. So a lot of people get invested in the characters of One Piece rather than the story, and they focus on the character narrative or not. So when the character narrative doesn't get complete, they get mad, and that's the issue with One Piece. Like a lot of people think like people unironically getting mad at Dragon. No, listen, I call Dragon a fraud, and I still call him a fraud, right? But I know what he's doing. You know what I mean? I'm not fucking stupid. I know what Dragon is doing. Like, Dragon is actually smart as shit. Dragon not going for Jenny. Like, bro, Dragon's army was falling apart like 2 or 3 years later, bro. Let's be honest. Like, the second man, Ivanka got in jail. Kuma got snapped, bro. That nigga was working with teenagers, all right? Like, hello?
Yeah, freaking Sabo and Koala.
Yeah, fucking teenagers were his strongest like right hand man, and he's a fucking 40-year-old man. Like, dude, how secure do you think he is? You know what I mean?
I think what people forget is that they even acknowledge that Dragon didn't go and save Jenny in the story. So there's a reason why he didn't do it, and like I feel like a lot of people forget that character flaws are not flaws in the story. Like characters are meant to have flaws, and they're meant to do wrong things.
But Dragon
makes them interesting.
But I don't even think that's a flaw with Dragon. I just think that's a pro with Luffy, because it's like anybody in Dragon's shoes would have left Jenny. Like there's only rarely a few people, and it's like Luffy. Like, cause listen, we gotta say this: Luffy is not the standard of who you want to be in One Piece. Yeah. He's the exception. Cause listen, Enies Lobby Dragon wouldn't even think about raiding Ennie's lobby, bro. Raiding Ennie's lobby is fucking crazy. And the only reason why they was able to raiding Ennie's lobbies, getting rid of Buster Call, all that jazz was insane, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that was unheard before, undone before. Like, I'm surprised Luffy's bounty was that low after destroying the destruction of Ennie's lobby. But you get what I'm saying, though. Like, Ennie's lobby was not meant to be like that, for real. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we could argue, why didn't anybody why didn't Rayleigh bust Tom out, bro? Out of Ennie's lobby, for real. You know what I mean? Like, yo, that's the nigga that made your ship, and you just let them take Tom like that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This,
I mean,
this
you could argue
amazing.
with so many people. You can say the same, but like, oh, why did Whitebeard wait till Marineford? Why didn't he just pull the Eddie's lobby instead? You know, like it's just.
Impel down. Why do you go to
Yeah,
Marineford now? Impel down?
no one's Impel down on that. No. And the thing is just that your average pirate is really thinking about that. You know, they're not thinking, oh,
Exactly.
let's just bust into the craziest prison ever. Let's just completely fuck with the world government. You know,
I'll be honest, Whitebeard just wanted to die, bro. If I'm being
Yeah.
honest, bro. Yo, Whitebeard just wanted to fight before he died, bro. That nigga didn't give a fuck about Ace. I mean, he did. Okay. Agenda cap off. He didn't give a fuck about Ace. But that nigga doesn't want to die, bro. He just wanted to smoke and die, and to die, right? But yeah, no, that's why I don't like it. But I get it. But it's like, I have patience for people that are not caught up. If you're caught up and you think like that still, I think, like, why are you reading One Piece?
You know what I
Respectfully
think
speaking.
another thing is? I feel like a lot of people are looking for their answers in the wrong places. Because when
Yes.
we got to think about, right? This wasn't a Dragon backstory. This is a Kuma backstory. Dragon happens to be in it because, you know, he's affiliated with Kuma, but we're not focusing on Dragon here. We're focusing on Kuma, and this can apply to any other backstory where you see your like favorite character. Like it's cool seeing the character. Like, oh, are they gonna pop up? But like, this isn't their time yet. You know, this is about Kuma. You know, Bonnie, Jenny. You know, the whole thing that's going on with Kuma. Whenever Dragon has his backstories, who knows? Maybe we'll get more information as to why he didn't go save Ginny. Maybe he went on a solo mission and we never even knew about, but we'd only find out in his backstory, you know? So
He definitely did not
I
go
feel-
on
I
no
feel like
solo
people-
no,
mission.
I'm giving hypotheticals. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know. I'm
you
just
know?
saying that did not happen.
Yeah, I'm highly unlikely, but I'm saying we don't really have the full picture because right now we're just looking at the Kuma section. Whenever we get to the Dragon section, we'll get more information. You know, I'm sure they'll tap into it, like, oh, there's probably gonna be like some AOT scene where he's looking at the mirror and he's like, oh, I should have saved her, but I couldn't.
But I feel like Dragon is someone that's infinite cope. What was you gonna say, Gavin?
I was gonna say I think people are used to getting the stories finished or getting the subplots finished like right then and there, and so someone said impatient, but I feel like that's really the heart of it. Like people are just impatient.
Yeah,
I feel like, go for it, Matt. Go for it.
and plus, like, these backstories are like huge webs. You get to see characters develop in different time periods. Like Kizaru, like, yes, we haven't seen Kizaru's backstory yet, but we can see his character through the Kuma backstory, which is solid.
Kuma and Vegapunk.
And like another thing is like the God Valley incident. Like, of course, we want to see God Valley.
Yep.
We want to see Roxy Zebek. I feel like Roxy Zebek is the next hype character that we build up. That
Oh yeah,
all
Rox.
Japanese
I
are
completely
waiting
forgot
for.
about Rox. Yeah.
And like we hear about him all the time, and we get to God Valley, and we didn't even see him once. But that
That was
doesn't mean like I'm not excited for Rox. I'm not excited to see Rox anymore because, you know.
Yeah, they didn't show me that one panel, right?
We gotta take a prediction. What fucking backstory scene first, Rox or Roger, bro? Ooh, yeah, nah, that's
It's
like
crazy that we got
I
little
think
chunks of
Rox.
Roger's story here and there in like 4
it
backstories.
rocks. It rocks, bro.
Yeah.
Both of them. We got checks of both of them, but
Most of
I
the
feel like
stuff that I
with
got from Roger was from Odin.
Yeah. But we got a little in Kuma too when he pulled up, when Roger pulled up.
No, I want to say this though. When it comes to I think that's the biggest point. While people, because I guess like it's not just characters.
I'll
We're
be
talking
honest,
about moments.
I was
Go for it.
disappointed not to see Rox. Like I didn't have to see like him say anything. I just wanted to see what he looked like. But that's just a personal like preference I would have wanted. It's
Me,
not like a
nah.
knock on it.
For me, it's like, yeah, I feel that. But it's like for me, I'm like, there's mysteries that I like, because a part of the mystery in One Piece is Dragon's ability. That's 100% a mystery in One Piece. Another mystery in One Piece, what
But
does
is it
Rox
really a
look like?
mystery though? We know he has a a wind devil fruit. We know.
We don't know what it specifically is though. Yeah, it could be a dragon wind devil for all we know.
Mm.
But going back to it, it's like I like the mystery dragon, I like the mystery Roger, I like the mystery in the rocks, bro. It's like and you know Oda's gonna cook when we see it. And it's like I like how we got a tidbit of God Valley because I feel like God Valley was so important that they couldn't just reveal it in Kuma's backstory. And I feel like we're seeing how important Kuma is to the story of One Piece. But if we were to reveal God Valley right now, everything that Kuma did after that would be obsolete in a sense. You know what I mean? Like imagine if we saw Rocks and Roger battling God Valley, and then we just see Kuma.
And then we come back to Bonnie eating fucking pizza. Like,
yeah, exactly, bro.
People will really complain. People will be like, "Bro, fuck Kuma. We don't give a shit about this guy."
Exactly, bro. They would want to see that outcome of God Valley. And Kuma never got to experience that. All Kuma did was help niggas out, bro. Transport people, and that's it, bro. Which is really good. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters to me. And that's really good. I feel like that was really good storytelling because it's like now I guess it was just annoying because we know greatness, like we can see greatness amongst the horizon, but the sun hasn't you know.
Yeah, because the fact that we know Rocks was in, the fact that it ended, the God Valley part ended with Garcia staring at young Kuma, and then it's next chapter is not even next chapter, next page is we escaped somehow. Like how the fuck did he escape the Celestial Dragon?
And I feel like that's gonna get explained, obviously, like in the next few chapters, right? But yeah, no, you're 100% right, bro. You're 100% right. This shit's crazy. I'll give it. God, yeah, shit, man. But I feel like we're talking about moments rather than hype in general, which is nothing wrong with. I feel like they go hand in hand, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like that's the thing though about people is like they're more hyped for moments than they are just experiencing a story. And I can understand. You know what? The only way I would understand, I used to understand it, but now I don't. Is Wano with Zoro? I mean, I feel like the anime made up for it. If I'm being honest, the more I think about
I guess it's because people, the whole Zoro's lineage and his swords, them being from Wano, or people at the time speculating his lineage from Wano, but knowing his swords are from Wano, thinking, this is where you were.
Right now.
The Zoro lore dump, But
it's like people forget, like before Wano, Wano was supposed to be Zoro's arc. Like that was.
I don't know how it was supposed to be, but that's how it was like led up to believe because he was like, look at all these swordsmen, Zoro.
Yeah, and the whole Thriller bark and him meeting Ryuma and Ryuma being from Wano as well, right? Like I can understand, and I'm one of those people. I can understand how you'd get that build that plot line in your mind. But I think it's kind of fire that Oda flipped it on us because, if you're able to expect all that and then you see it, you're like, it was good, but, I predicted it instead of all the crazy shit that we got instead.
And I'll say this, I feel like the anime made up for what the manga lacked for Zoro, though, because Zoro had a lot of great moments in the anime. Not to say the manga didn't do well, but it's like you felt the impact more in the anime than in the manga. So it's like I can agree with that 100%. Because Zoro fans weren't disappointed in the anime, bro. They was like, they're in the comment section for real, man. They're like, yeah, exactly, bro. Like it was amazing, and I'll take that. And it's like it's not even just that fight. His fight with Killer was insane.
Yeah,
his fight with Killer was great, right? But I feel like I think the problem with some Zoro fans is they want him to be the main character. Yeah,
I don't ever meet any Killer fans, bro.
As a Zoro hater, bro. I'm not a Zoro hater. I lie, but I don't like how Zoro was in Wano. At least just how his backstory was told through the SBS. I just don't think Oda could find the character that can connect Zoro at the time to his lineage. So we never really got to explore it inside of Wano.
I agree with you because it's like, to be honest, Zoro's a hard person to do a lineage factor off of, because that nigga doesn't give a fuck about his lineage. Like, let's be honest, like Zoro as a character is just a roaming samurai, and that's it. That's what he is. He's a roaming samurai. That's all he is, right?
I just don't like how it was in the SBS thing. But at least we got it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And hey man, I'm just saying, I'm glad he got into SBS because that means Captain Kid's gonna come back, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Wait, we got it. How did he connect those two?
Captain Kidd's backstory was in the SBS, bro. And they said Captain Kidd's backstory was in the SBS. He's not important anymore. Nah, bro. He coming back for real. He coming back. But no. I don't. Insane. Yo, when Captain Kidd, listen, wait 3 years. And in span of 3 years, Captain Kidd will kill Shanks, bro.
You mean Captain Kidd will be on? I was gonna say his hands and knees, but he lost one already, and I think he lost the other one. So he'll be on his knees, paws, begging Luffy, bro.
Yeah, no, he won't. No, he won't. Yo, he's gonna be on Blackbeard's crew for real, bro. He's squaring up, bro.
Kidd joins Blackbeard. He's the biggest loser ever, bro. Oh my god.
Bro. Nah, but going back to it though, right? I feel like all this hype though is never Oda's fault because I feel like Oda has never failed to deliver hype.
Yeah.
When it comes to a character, I feel like he's never failed to deliver hype. Like even Fishman Island, while I do think it's a bad arc, I don't think the hype was on this like it wasn't there. The hype was there. Like they did
come see their moves and how they grew like from the time skip. We also got to see him threaten Big Mom and say, "Hey man, I'm about to kick your ass, Libra. Watch out."
Yeah, no, and I say the only arc, and to be fair, this arc didn't even have no hype. It was just like it was like a quick time event arc with Thriller Bark, and you know what? I'm sitting here to argue. I think Thriller Bark might be the worst major arc of One Piece, but that's a whole different discussion another time, right?
It's
hard. Yeah, I stand on it. I say Thriller Bark has higher moments, like has 10 out of 10 moments.
Yeah, it has amazing moments, but overall, it's just like what the fuck.
Yeah, when I say worst arc, by the way, yo, for anyone who's watching, I mean like at least a 7 or some shit, bro. I don't think it's like unwatchable. Yeah, it's still good. But before now this is completely off topic. I want to say Thriller Bark was the first arc that made Sanji a complete utter buffoon. Yeah. Just wanted to let that out there. That fight with Absalom, worst fight in all of One Piece. I fucking hated it. But going back to it, right? Yeah, no. It just depends on the character. If you read One Piece and you're sad that Bogart does nothing, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? If you said that, if you read One Piece and you sad and One Piece finishes, Dragon does nothing, that's on Oda. But Oda has something planned for Dragon because that nigga's been important since chapter. Before Chopper was introduced.
Yeah, since Lowtown, right?
That's really important though.
You know the character you could be 1,000% disappointed about Smoker.
Oh yeah,
because Smoker is supposed to be the backbone of the Marines. That's Smoker's whole character, being the good Marine. You know what I mean? Just trying to be stronger for the Marines. Now, if Smoker doesn't come back,
Fujitora.
No. I feel like Kobe, Fujitora, all that stuff. But if Smoker doesn't become at least one of the main vocal points of the Marines, and I'm not talking about Vice Admiral, because Vice Admiral doesn't mean jack shit anymore. Let's be giving it a stack, right? Who gives a fuck if somebody's Vice Admiral? If he doesn't come back and he's not at least at minimum as strong as Kobe, and no, he's gotta be stronger than the Kobe.
You think Kobe is stronger than Smoker right now?
Okay, yes, but I want to say this though. Okay, so Kobe sad. Was. Listen, Smoker is not squaring up with no fucking Yonko Cruz, number one. That's and number two, Kobe has to be stronger to Kobe we seen for it to be successful. I don't care. Kobe is good, but he's not. You know what I mean? Like for Kobe to, Kobe's trying to compete with fucking Luffy.
He was punching ships. Yeah, I think he has to be that guy. He has to be the strongest Marine.
Exactly, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's got to be up there, but Smoker has to be up there. If these two characters are not up there at the end of One Piece, I think you have every right to be mad.
I don't know. I give Kobe his flowers, but he was holding his own against a Yonko crew, bro.
Okay, but that's bare fucking minimum now. Like that's like listen, Luffy's not holding
for the Marines. That's not bare minimum, bro.
I bet the Marines have at least like 20 Marines that can hold their own agast Yonko crews.
20? No.
Okay, maybe. Okay.
10, yeah, 10.
Okay, you know what? No, fuck it. Let's just say 10.
Bring up the list of Marines.
I hope you realize that the Marines finally got redemption in the last 5 months, bruh. We've been
No,
clowning
they
on
That is
the
true.
didn't.
We
No,
can't hate on
they
them too
didn't.
much.
No,
Right?
they didn't.
in the last 2 years. We've been clowning on the Marines, bruh. But they finally did something this year, bruh.
What they do?
Man,
Okay,
man.
but was that the Marines or was that Sword?
Yeah.
Can we
Yeah,
differentiate that?
That was Soren. That was Soren.
No,
Sure.
okay, no. I want to say this, Kizaru coming through and not getting his ass whooped, because like Kizaru had to come through and make Green Bull not look like a bitch. And Green Bull got the anime treatment and made him stronger than what he really was. You know what I mean? So that's a W, right? But you get what I'm saying, though, right? Like Kizaru had to come through and rough Luffy up to show that admirals are still threats, and Zoro's not on admiral level. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying this is Zoro's weak or anything, but we just know. I feel like Kizaru like level-headed what we see the Straw Hat crew as. You know what I mean? They're still a Yonko crew, but if they were to fight all of the Marines right now, they would like let's say if they always have Marine Ford, they would lose Marine Ford. You know what I mean? I feel like we're not at a point where the Straw Hat crew can win Marine Ford. You know what I mean? Like even though I think the Straw Hat crew.
To be fair, Whitebeard's crew didn't win Marine Ford, but
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I
They're
think
barely holding on.
Even though
Whitebeard's crew is like much larger than Luffy's.
okay, when I say the crew,
Oh wait,
I'm
never
including.
mind. I forgot the Grand Fleet.
Yeah, I was including the Grand Fleet, right? But going back to it, right? I do think Luffy's crew right now is arguably stronger than Whitebeard's crew. Whitebeard being the fact that it's stronger than Luffy, but everything else, bro, I don't. Maybe not. I don't know. Prime Marco was taking attacks from Kizaru, but at the same time, Marco.
Remember, even Marco after leaving Whitebeard's crew was freaking parrying a freaking blast breath from Kaido. So
Yeah, so maybe.
Marco's just built
Like,
different.
And
and he had dominant. But yeah, no, I feel like because I feel like there's the vice admiral strength is very non-defined. You know what I'm saying? Like Marine. The problem with Marines is that their strength is not defined by
Their rank,
by
which is so annoying.
yeah. Because like it used to be. You know what I mean?
Like yes, but not as strongly as like for pirates.
Yeah.
Because if you're an admiral, you can assume that they're strong.
Yeah,
I would say this.
But
Past that, it's
as soon as you get the
really
vice
better.
admiral territory, because you know what, I'm not gonna blame the Marines completely. I'm gonna blame like the individuals too, because obviously Garb, we know Garb is not a fucking vice admiral, you know, but that's on him for staying as a vice admiral.
I think it's more than that though, because it's not just if these people. Because look, you have these like all these retired Marines are vice admirals.
Right. Then you have T-Bone like getting smoked by random villagers, bro. Like
I feel like he let it happen, bro. He
let his guard down. He let his guard down. It's unfortunate.
He had to let it happen, bro. Let's be honest, bro. Like T-Bone probably got stabbed. He's like, I'll let you cook,
the
bro.
T-Bone thing, like apparently he's a really nice guy, and he does 3 good things a day. From what I remember reading on like when he died, right? And he was helping that guy, but I think it was the Cross Guild. It was either the Cross Guild or Blackbeard's crew were like putting hits on Marines, and the person who helped him, as soon as he turned around, stabbed him in the freaking.
I want to say this, and I want to say this is at least 3 vice admirals that could be admiral right now. That there was contesting. It was a girl, and it was this old guy with the hat, and somebody else. So it's like.
Is it the new ones that we saw?
No. There were new ones. This was old. This is not including the new girl, because you know what I mean. You know about the new girl,
yeah, the
right?
new old lady.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about her. I'm just saying, and you got Tsuru also. Tsuru was like literally alluded to be with like Sengoku and Garp and shit like
another
that.
old person that should not be really a vice admiral, but they're like, I'm gonna just chill.
No, they're chill like that, but it's like, but yeah, no, there was definitely like they're alluded to be that strong. So it's like you got all these characters that are vice admirals that are alluded to be this strong, like they're just old as fuck, which is interesting, but that's why it's hard for me to like, be fine with this shit. You know what I mean? Or like say these guys are weak or nothing. I don't think they're like I think they still hold their own. I still think they'll hold their own in some regards. But going back to it, like just to wrap it around, like to what was really brought about. There are some Marines that I feel like you can argue, and you can argue that Marines are probably the weakest thing that Oda has carried, like covered in One Piece, because they are so inconsistent. We don't know which ones are strong. We don't know which ones are weak. We don't know which ones are threats. We're supposed to assume that every vice admiral is a threat. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I 100% I agree. Like I said, like smoke, like the Marines that need to show up on end are Smoker and Kobe. And Smoker and Kobe are not at least Sanji and Zoro Wano level by the end of One Piece, I would be personally disappointed. Especially Smoker. Because Smoker's supposed to be the good Marine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they gave him way too much screen time, like chapter time in the first like couple arcs to just throw him away, you know?
No, because Smoker's whole character is basically based on like, yo, you know the Marines suck. Are you even strong enough to even change the Marines?
Mm.
Like, Smoker would rock with Kobe. I mean, I feel like they'd be, but still, like they would rock.
You know what's crazy? We're gonna find out more about Smoker and Dragon's backstory. I can guarantee it.
No, we're not. No, that's the
Yes,
false
we
fucking
are.
hype that we're getting, bro.
Yes, we
Yeah.
are, bro. I'm putting
But
on
no.
my agenda hat, bro. We're gonna find out about Smoker
Your
and
agenda
the
hat.
Dragon.
I feel like if anything, it would have to be Garp's backstory.
Garp, bro.
No.
Garp's too damn old, bro.
No, I feel like
And
we'd
Drax-
find more about it.
We're
I
only
feel like
seeing Garp and Roger backstories going forward.
I feel like it'd be Kuzan's backstory if anything, bro. Because
Mm,
Smoker and Kuzan are chill like that.
damn, that is true. That is true.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I can't think of any other characters that you should be disappointed by alluded hype in the story. Maybe okay, honestly, even Brook does nothing. What else is there to him to do? He doesn't have that much drive to do anything but chill and just be a musician, right? Frankie niggas wants to make a boat, all right? That sails everywhere, so it's like that's fine. Zoro, we already know. Sanji, okay. They have it. You know what? I can admit. I don't know if the all blue is still a goal.
Bro, right? And
mean,
it's
it
crazy because
is,
after
but-
you watch Thriller Bark, you're like, is Sanji really about it anymore? Freaking hate Sanji.
Yo, thank you for advocating, like, because Sanji's like my original goal.
It's crazy because I've been saying to people like, oh, you're just Sanji, but I'm not. Because Sanji's the guy. Thriller Bark happened. He's like, oh, I wish I had the invisible fruit. That's my life dream. We get to the Fishman. He's like, seeing the princess is my dream. This guy keeps throwing away his dream, and it pisses me off. I know he's not actually doing it, but it's like, damn, bro. Nobody else is talking crazy about their dreams like that.
Yeah, bro, Sanji. Like, I know we had a conversation about like Usopp being weakest with his dream. Nah, Sanji is, bro. Sanji is so fucking weak with how he's treating his dream, and it's so disappointing. That's what I can say. It's disappointing. That's all I can say.
I mean, but like,
I can say that for all of them, to be honest. But that's
but like,
because,
Sanji's dream is like, there's not really much he can do about it. Like while on the ship going to find the One Piece, like he has to go and find something that he can only complete his dream like after the show is over, basically.
That is true.
Nah, okay, we don't know until after the show is over.
It's
We
different.
don't know
like,
that.
That's speculation.
It's different if
Yeah.
like for like Chopper's dream, he wants to cure every disease. Like he can work towards that. Zoro can work towards that. Usopp definitely can, but he just
I feel like they're all
he
actively
on
working-
holiday hours, bro.
they're all actively working towards it. Like Sanji finding the all blue is just him improving his cooking skills. I guess he wants to find the all blue to make a nice fish dish or something like
No,
that.
that's what it is. That's what. No. The reason why he wants to go to All Blue is because all the ingredients in the world are there. But
Yeah.
no, but it's like my issue with Sanji. I mean, I guess it's more so not just how he throws away his dreams. Because no, actually, I would say no other character has thrown away their dreams like that. And someone brought me up game on Usopp's, right? But it's like Sanji's don't like. Yeah, when has Zoro ever been like, I don't care about being the strongest swordsman anymore? Or Luffy's like, I don't care about being the king of pirates. Like, Luffy cared about being the king of pirates so badly that his shadow run amok in Moria and actually almost killed everybody just because he wanted to be king of the pirates. You know what I mean? Like, Chopper has never unwavered for what he wanted to do. Usopp literally can't unwaver. Like, for Usopp to unwaver, he would need to quit the Straw Hat Pirates. and that's
I mean,
and
he
he's a
did
coward.
quit the Straw Hat
That
Pirates.
is true.
Oh no, and that was an important character moment for the Straw Hat Pirates and Usopp.
Okay.
No. I'm saying when it comes to I'm saying how good like that made the story better though.
Do we
You know what I
count,
mean?
Do we count Zoro asking Mihawk's help, him quitting too?
No, that's not quitting.
that's
I just say
quitting, bro.
that no, that's
How
not,
did
that's
that?
not
He
quitting.
said, "Please teach me, bro. I gotta save Luffy. Fuck my dream."
No. I like that's I think that's humility. That's not quitting. That's humility. Because when I'm talking about I'm talking about disappointments in a story. I don't think that's a disappointment. I think that's showing how much they give a fuck. You know what I mean? When you have moments like that, it shows how much let's not compare Usopp quitting and Misop Misop. And Zoro asking Mihawk for help because those are defining character moments where their integrity, their purpose of character, everything they do, how they interact with the world is changing drastically, and it has several implications on everybody around them. While Sanji, it's just a fucking retcon, bro.
He's
If
like,
anything,
"Ooh la
bro.
la."
He's like,
It's not canon, bro. It's Toon Force. He's doing it for the gag. He's doing it for the gag, bro. It's
Yo.
not him giving up his dream.
Yo, but okay, I just want to say he never said anything about All Blue in the Absalom fight.
Peace
He was-
episode 85. Luffy's Toon Force has been affecting everybody from the start.
especially Sanji.
That's
yo.
why people be acting goofy all the time.
Especially
cause
Sanji.
Because Sanji, bro, okay, I'll say this though, the mermaid thing was something that did have build up though. I'll say that because
Yeah, I get it because they were dreaming about Fishman Island. Like I can understand that one.
No, and like Sanji thought a mermaid saved what it did and water Annie's lobby, and that's what really sparked it, right? So that one had world building, right? But if we're talking about that one in Thriller Bark, where he was like, "I don't see naked woman, and you rubbed that on me." and he was like, "Now I know I can never do that dream anymore." Because I knew about it retconned him knowing about devil fruits, by the way, because he didn't know Luffy had a devil fruit when he first saw him.
I thought as soon as he saw him stretch, he's like, "Oh, he got the power of the devil."
No, I'll make sure. Okay, that's not something I can stand on right now. That's not. I'm not gonna stand on that.
One Piece world has just some double fruit. No, like you see some crazy shit, like probably a double.
No, I don't. Remember, Sanji was chilling in East Blue for most of that motherfucker's life.
But he knew Zeph, and Zeph was a pirate. Like he had to have heard stories and shit.
Why would Zeph be like? I don't even think Zeph was talking about his pirate days with Sanji. Zeph and
Sanji knew he was a pirate though.
Yeah, because he raided this fucking ship, nigga. Like, hello?
Nah, I think Sanji knew what double fruits were.
Nah, I don't think he did. But I feel like that's like a separate discussion from what we're talking about. You know what I mean? That's like something that can be solved with the Google
Sanji
search.
has to have known, bro. Like,
I don't think he did. But going back to it, that's something I'm not gonna stand on. We can solve that like after the video's done. But going back to it, yeah, no, I just think it's all about. I feel like there's aspects you can be disappointed by, but I don't think there's any modern day aspect in One Piece that's disappointing at the moment. Yeah. Like you have to reach and like in the past to find shit that's disappointing. Like, I don't know, I can't think of anything. If y'all want to name anything that you think didn't reach its potential, let me know.
In conclusion, keep dragging his name out your mouth. The only character we make fun of is Mihawk.
Yeah.
that's crazy, bro.
Wait, do any of y'all have nothing?
Not gonna
Like for this one.
We talked
How
about all the goofballs.
Like
Stuff
anything.
that was a disappointment in the story.
Like it didn't live up to its hype.
I think Kaido's backstory could have been a bit longer, or it could have. I don't know. I wanted a little bit more out of it.
I mean, I'm gonna say this to challenge you. Does Kaido even need a backstory? Because we didn't get an Enru backstory.
Yeah, but Kaido's
Okay,
more important than Enru.
No, while you could be right, I mean, I'm not denying it, but I was gonna put in context what Enru did. Enru destroyed a whole Sky Island, like a whole race.
About the Sky Island, so.
No, but I mean like a whole race of Sky Island people came from that island. Because remember, there's 3 different races of Sky Islands. There's the Shandorians, the Skypians, and I don't know how to say it. I forget what it's called, but the I'm gonna say that, right? And you can see them by their feathers. like the way I like the feathers in the hair, right? Anu destroyed that island that they resided in, like the Warrior Island. I just feel like that has a lot of implications of, bro, how did that even fucking happen? That didn't get answered. I know
Yeah,
it's a
but like
different.
that event is like inconsequential to the story at its current point.
Yes and no. I think it's yes and no because I feel like races are very important now in One Piece at the moment specifically because
You said
with
racism?
yeah, no races.
Oh,
Right. I mean, I guess racism also, but like the races that interact with the One Piece world. You know what I mean? Because it's like now we're finding out about whatchamacallits, what's it called?
Buccaneers.
Yeah, Buccaneers and everything. How does the world government feel about like Skypeans and niggas from Sky Island, etc. Blah blah blah, right? But listen. I'm not here to compare who's more important, Eneru or Kaido, because Eneru is more important than Kaido, 1000%. I guess maybe like the disappointing thing about Kaido is that it wasn't as fleshed out as Big Mom's.
Yeah,
But-
Yeah.
Big Mom, we saw everything.
But no. But if you think about it, Big Mom, you only saw her as a kid. You didn't see her after that.
oh,
You know,
we
how
still-
do you? Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say like, we're probably gonna see both more Kaido and like adult Big Mom when we get Rock stuff.
Exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like Kaido couldn't do that much, bro. He's not supposed to do that much. That's what I feel it, but I feel like if they showed a little bit more, it would have given us something that would have hit that's gonna hit way better later.
How do you guys feel about off-screen fights in One Piece?
You mean Blackbeard?
Blackbeard. That's
What
literally
I
just
had to-
Blackbeard.
Like off-screen fights in general, like Blackbeard, the fight between Akainu and
I don't hate
and
them, but
Kuzan, the Payback War.
Okay, no, y'all, wait, time out. That can't just be me. That's Kyle's mic fucking up.
I hear the static. I don't know who it is.
Yeah, it's Kyle.
What I
It's
had
Kyle.
to Yakla
That's me?
Tabu.
Yeah, it's you. It's you.
Is it still doing it?
It's better now. But
Okay.
I want to say this. Comparing Blackbeard and Kuzan and Kuzan and Aokiji, Kuzan and Akainu is, I think that's a false comparison because one happens in a time skip where we focus on our own characters, and the other one, whenever time Blackbeard fights, we see the fight, we just don't see the outcome until a few chapters later. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's a little bit of a false comparison. Kuzan versus Akainu, I feel like it's a bit silly to see their fight because One Piece is about pirates.
Really?
It's a bit silly. Not like, well, no, I'm not saying we wouldn't want to see it. I'm saying
I mean,
for us to think
there's
that's
other
all.
off-screen fights we didn't see.
Yeah, but I'm just saying no. There's nothing. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong for wanting it, but for that being a necessary thing to see that fight, I think that's silly because it's like, why would we want to see? Well, okay, not why we want to see. Why would the story take a break to only focus on Marines at the moment? You know what I mean? Because the Kuzan versus Akainu is a sole Marine issue. Whenever Marines are like,
I mean, not really, because after that fight, Kuzan went on to become a pirate. So
yeah, no. But that's because he didn't want to become an admiral. But that was a Marine issue. A Marine issue drove him to be a pirate, and then it became a pirate issue. You know what I mean? Niggas didn't even know if he joined Blackbeard's crew until like Kuzan appeared. I mean, they did know, but it was like still speculation, right? But going off to it, I feel like One Piece is about pirates. It's not about Marines. Marines are always the backseat in a story. You know what I mean? In a One Piece Pirates. So that's why I don't think it's a fair comparison. Not saying there's anything wrong with wanting it, but have we ever really just got a Marine versus Marine situation? Like actually like squaring up with each other situation when no pirates around?
No, but that's why it'd be cool to see, right?
No, it would be cool to see, but I feel like it'd be like a one shot or like an over.
I
You
feel
know what
like,
I mean?
I guess the
something
way I
like
see it, I can understand it being cut out from the manga. I just wish like there was more coordination between like the manga and the anime, because that would be a perfect filler episode for the anime. You know, just watching them bang out. And...
You know what? But what I'm talking about, if we did, it would get rid of the mystery though of Kuzan.
What mystery, bro? Just wanted to be free. That was Kuzan's whole thing, bro. Maybe Kuzan is a flop character when you really think about it.
No, because it's like why did I kind of ice that nigga?
Kuzan was supposed to be this cool guy, no pun intended. No pun intended. Just for us to learn, damn, Blackbeard told him, hey bro, you can roll with us. We're kind of cool, bro. We just do whatever we want. You do whatever you want. You can do
Okay,
whatever you want.
okay. It wasn't specifically that because Blackbeard gave him the Luffy touch speech, bro. All
Blackbeard
right, man.
really told him you can do whatever you want. And he's like,
Bro,
for real.
bro. Blackbeard gave him the Luffy speech, number one, bro. That nigga gave him the Luffy. Yo, we really out here with all our own goals, bro. Like Blackbeard's really just negative Luffy, bro.
But what is Kuzan's goal, bro? He literally just wants to chill. Don't put it that.
Okay, no, it's definitely got to be more
Bro,
than that.
that one was intended, bro. Stop lying.
I promise.
Stop lying. Stop lying, bro.
Yeah, okay, that's how he talked though, but it was just our dialect. He's just chilling there.
He just
Yeah.
wants- he
But
just
now,
wants to chill out now.
But yeah, going back to it though, I feel like Kuzan versus like Akainu, I don't see how the story would benefit from seeing that fight outside of fanfare. That would just be a purely
Yeah, like,
fan.
it's not a necessary fight, but I think that goes to like what people are saying. Like he tells us stuff but doesn't show it. Like I think that's why people want to see it.
But I feel like that's the difference between Kuzan
Like, what
versus
the- Yeah, go ahead.
like no, because I feel like that's like, oh, like that's comparison like, oh, Frieza train. Nah, it's not a direct fair comparison, right? But I'm saying this is like kind of like the same thing as Frieza trained for 4 months. Do you want to see Frieza training for 4 months? Now, one is way better than the other. I'm not denying that. But one is obviously way cooler, way fancier than the other. But that's the equivalence of what happened. You know what I mean? That's what it's explaining stuff in the story about what's happening, right? But and I think it works because Kuzan was such a mysterious character that let pirates get away with a lot of shit, like we see with Robin. So it's like it made perfect sense for Kuzan to Loki become a pirate watching back at it because Kuzan was always doing shit that was like unorthodox that you would think some OP Marine would be doing, right? But outside of that, right? Going to Blackbeard. Blackbeard fights I can understand because we literally countless time and time again see Blackbeard 1v1ing somebody, and then the ending is just a jump cut to them losing. Every single time.
That does happen a couple times.
No, it happens every time he fights, bro. Like the only time that didn't happen is when he one-shot Luffy, bro.
I will say, outside of Blackbeard and the Kuzan fight, like me personally, one thing I really wanted to see, I wanted to see Shanks stopping Kaido at Marineford. I wanted to see that, bro.
Oh, that'd
Like
be
what?
impossible to show, bro. Yeah, that'd be like that.
How would that be impossible?
I feel like because so much shit is already
We have to
happening.
build them up some more.
No. So much shit's already happening at Marineford. It would literally like be a pause. You would have to
I know,
pause
but
Marineford, yeah.
like after the fact, like if somebody mentioned what happened, they could have shown it at least. Like
I don't even think Shanks like beat Kaido up or anything. I just think he was like, "Yo, Kaido, chill." Yeah, and Kaido's like, yeah.
he was just sitting there seething.
I mean, it's got okay. It definitely wasn't like that, but you know what I mean. Like I think they had a scuffle. You know what I mean? Like had a scuffle. It's like, and Shanks is like, "Do you want to have a war here, or do you want to have a war at Marineford?" And Kaido was like, "Yeah, this wouldn't be the big war I want because it would be, if anything, if Shanks and Kaido were to like have a full-on out war, then it would be like weird. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like, it would be a footnote to the Whitebeard shit." You know what I mean? That's what I think.
I don't even care about Shanks at this point, bro. I need to see how the rest of his crew fighting, because I don't think Lucky Roo got it like that, bro. I can't.
You don't think he's like that?
I can't see Yasop freaking taking Peril Sparrow down, bro. I can't see Yasop taking down freaking Page.
To be fair, the only people that could take Parasparrow down is Usopp and Kuma, bro. There's no one else in that. There's no one else in
Kuma, bro. What?
Wait. Oh no, Parasparrow. Oh, no, my fault. I thought you said Perona. Yeah. Well, continue back.
I can't see Yasop licking Queen, bro. I can't see it, bro.
Bro, Shanks' crew has like an arsenal of hockey bullets, bro. Look at Ben Beckman and Yasop, bro. They got.
I think Ben Beckman is as strong as Silver Rayleigh. Ben Beckman's as strong as Rayleigh. Ben Beckman's as strong as Rayleigh. I genuinely believe that.
All I'm saying is Ben Beckman has yet to shoot a bullet. but he's
I
beating
mean,
multiple
he
people
is
with a
pointing
gun.
his gun. He is pointing his gun at people.
And then one time he used his gun as a bat to beat up those bandits.
Like the
Like I
only
said-
gun user I've ever seen that caused damage was Izo, and Izo didn't really, you know.
He's always just strong, fighting against strong ass motherfuckers though.
Yeah.
Like Izo took out a member of CP0 while being weak as fuck, bro.
And getting
Alright.
jumped.
Okay, I gotta drop my in conclusion. All right, in conclusion, I don't feel like the hype is ruining the characters. I feel like everything's connected in a way. Oda has like One Piece laid out like a big treasure map, bro. Everything's connected. You're gonna get the moments that you want. This series been running for like 25 years. You're gonna get it eventually. And
He's nuts in your mouth.
damn.
What the hell?
Nah,
But yeah, that's it.
yeah, for me, you already know how I feel. I already entered the discussion with how I felt. Dummies. But yeah, that's it.
I'm tired of the off-screen fights. That's it. Show me.
Nigga sick of Blackbeard, bro. Yeah, I'm saying, bro.
I want to see Blackbeard swallowing people whole.
Hey, yo!
How did he beat Lau? Lau was kicking his ass, and now we just see Blackbeard. Like,
Bro,
yeah,
he has dark magic, bro. You don't know about that yet.
yeah. And Lau was cooking it.
In all seriousness, though, I like how Oda writes because it makes talking about One Piece all the more funner.
True.
When like you don't have everything laid out on a silver platter for you. That's why the theory community is so popping, because you know he gives us stuff to talk about. That's it.
True.
No, sir.
I already said my conclusion earlier, but the only person we're allowed to make fun of is Miyok. Because
Facts.
no, but jokes aside, yeah, like I said, I don't agree with the initial like argument where the hype is like killing it. I just think that one, people are looking for things in the wrong places, and they're just a little impatient, which I can understand. You know, like you fall in love with these well-written characters that you've been following for, like Matt said, 25 years now. You're gonna get a little antsy when you see them on, you know, in a chapter finally after 100 chapters and nothing happens. I can understand being disappointed, but like, good things come to those who wait, bro. Let Oda cook. Let him feed you, bro.
Because look at Saturn. He was in chapter 20.
Was he
Wow,
actually?
bro.
They did show them pretty early.
I think he was. I don't know what chapter he was. I think it was like chapter 80 or something. But look at Saturn. He's finally out of his chair. He's moving. He's
right? He got
he
spider
outgot it,
legs.
bro.
Who would have expected that?
I didn't.
Spoilers. Whoa.
I guess we can wrap it up here. If you made it this part of the video, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it,
These
drop a like.
nuts in your mouth.
Oh my goodness, bro! Let us know what you think.
bro,
Give us your opinion in the comments.
Yeah, give us your opinion on these nuts in your mouth. That's crazy, bro.
That's the only one of Afro stems, bro.
Literally.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's always running the outro, but I'm gonna kill him. Anyways,
Yeah.
I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.